Alrighty, I forgot to unmute. Hello and welcome to the stream. And I will never get the lighting on this quite right. I do have a ring light here, as you can see, but my camera dynamically darkens and lightens. And I whatever. I wish it were a little bit more stable. Anywho. So, tonight we are going to continue doing some VGC stuff, and we are going to bring back our SurfDozo team and our stall team. I originally had planned to have another team, which is what was on the thumbnail, but it was super busy today, and I just didn't really have time to get everything together. So I just said scrap it, and we're gonna run with two of our most successful teams and the two teams that I actually enjoyed the most. So that's what we got. So that's what we're gonna run with. I will eventually build the thumbnail team here and give all the information on where I found it and all that other good stuff. But we'll probably have to wait until next Wednesday for that. As I am going to be away this weekend doing stuff. Alright, so let's get into it. We're going to do SurfDozo first. And it is far less hot and swampy and gross today, so I'm very thankful for that. But it's very, very smoky out and very, very hazy. And my eyes and my nasal passages are just killing me. I did take Dayquil, though, earlier. So I won't be able to take NyQuil to go to bed, so this is what I have to sacrifice for you people. I got other drugs to knock me out. I'll be fine. I'll just wake up kind of a mess. Alright, who are we going after first? And it's a Sun team first. So we got Fluttermane, Arboliva. Haven't seen too much of Arboliva. Torkoal, Sylveon, Stantler, and Garganacl. I bet you we see the Garganacl and, of course, Torkoal to just kind of screw with my reign. However, I did make one small minor change to this team. I got rid of Skill Swap off of Umbreon, and I put on Rain Dance so that we at least have a little bit better opportunity to set Rain back up if we need to. But I am going to go ahead. We're going to go in with Dozo here. Actually, I'm actually going to lead with these two here. We're going to bring Umbreon and Pelipper in the back. Reason being as I want to be able to establish my own weather dominance. So if I have to switch out, I can swap in Pelipper to reset the weather. But I wanted to start not with Dozo Tatsugiri because I'm pretty sure that that's what they would anticipate. And I'm a little bit afraid of the Arboliva, since we don't have a really good defense into Arboliva, except for Dreadnought going Terra. So, what we're actually going to do is I am going to go for an Ice Spinner into Arboliva and get that off the field. It's going to put down grassy terrain, but that's fine. And we are going to swap into... Actually, what I should do is I should just Terra here. And we're going to go for a Rock Slide. Well, yeah, we're going to Terra and go for Earthquake. I would go in with Pelipper right now, but like I said, I really want to keep Pelipper handy in case I need to change the sun to rain. So we're just going to go as hard as we can. Ooh, not a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh, Arboliva is tanky. Was not expecting that to be so tanky. Alright, Trick Room comes out, which is a big weakness of this team, but I think we will be okay. We've got priority, and Dreadnought on its own is actually pretty slow. Alright. Also, interesting, Arboliva did not drop a Grassy Terrain. Oof, okay. Well, Dreadnought tried. Harvest. Interesting. Alright. Well, I guess we're just going to keep going for extreme speeds here. Do I want to taunt the Stantler, or do I want to Snarl to kind of shred Arboliva's damage here? I'm going to go for... I'm going to taunt the Stantler and just kind of shut it down. But I bet you that that Stantler has Eviolite on it, and just this team is just hella bulk. This is a buttload of damage, though, out of Arboliva. Alright. I'm actually going to protect on Dragonite, and we're just going to start shredding. Well, Arboliva's probably going to Pollen Puff me again. This already is not going very well. Okay. So Arboliva will definitely get its Citrus Berry back. With the sunlight during harvest. Umbreon went down. Okay. I was hoping that Helping Hand buff was what it was going to get with anyway, without Helping Hand, I thought I could live it, maybe on, like, you know, 1 or 2 HP, but we did not. All right. Let's go for an extreme speed, and we are going to go for a Hurricane into Arboliva. The amount of control and setup that this team has is ridiculous. But I don't think we're winning this unless we can take Arboliva down here. And it lives on just a hair. And we don't have enough damage from extreme speed to really take care of that. And he's just going to swap out to Torkoal here and take us down with the sun. So I'm actually just gonna... We're just gonna leave. We're gonna go to the next fight. That was kind of gross. The amount of not damage that they took from that initial earthquake was a little bit staggering. But we did get the Intimidate drop, so I mean, there's a little bit of damage reduction there. But even so, that was I would bet that they're just bulked out into like 252 special attack or special defense and defense. Would not shock me. But I have really wanted to bring Arboliva to VGC. I just haven't really found like a good niche for it, and that worked. That really worked. Alright, so we've got Grimmsnarl, Washrotom, Fluttermane, Hydreigon, Ceruledge, and Garchomp. He really doesn't have any weather control at all, really. But I am anticipating that Washrotom is going to come out right away, which I'm not a big fan of. But let's do it anyway. Let's open with our maximum amount of damage here, and we will. Do I want Dreadnought or do I want Dragonite? I'm gonna bring Dragonite because I'm gonna use my Terra immediately on Dozo. So Dreadnought would not be sitting super pretty. I mean, he'd be kind of okay, but he'd still be weak to Rotom and wouldn't get the benefit of being grass or Stera Blast. Alright. So we are going to go Terra, we are going to Surf, and we are going to swap to Tatsugiri. Because what Grimmsnarl is likely going to do is it's likely going to put up a Reflect to protect from Order Up, which is normally what Dondozo does. Dozo does not normally go for special attack. Alright, here comes our Terra. Here comes his Terra. We're going Terra on Rotom. Going Terra Electric. Ooh, I don't like that. Probably going to take a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch right to the face. Oh, interesting. His Grimmsnarl did not go for any kind of prankster shenanigans. But with him doing his Terra to Electric, he just got rid of his water resistance, so that probably was a huge mistake on his part. Good first turn for us. Alright. Fluttermane, Hydreigon. Okay, and we're just gonna keep up the Surf. Kind of surprised he didn't protect or nothing there. Okay, Fluttermane is sashed, and Hydreigon lived on resistance. Okay, Moonblast. Good amount of damage. Dark Pulse. Good amount of damage. But, unless they have priority, we have a win. And that's it. Down and out. Alrighty. Good game. We just basically just played our gimmick really well, and he didn't have an answer to it. So that's just how that goes. What he could have done differently, though, is he could have really held on to his Terra for a hot minute, because had he stayed pure water electric, of course he would have resisted the Surf. But I don't think he would have been able to get the KO. At best, Dondozo probably would have gone down, but then it would have been, a 3v2 on what Fluttermane had 1 HP, and then Hydreigon had about a third left. So I don't think he was going to win that under any circumstance with his team build, but I think he could have played it a little bit better. I say he. I don't know people's pronouns when I can't see them or talk to them, so I just assume everybody's a he. All right. Maybe a rehash of the dirt team that we did a while ago with Earth Eater Orthworm. Could maybe... Well, no, it's probably not Trick Room, because nobody really has Trick Room. I don't think Gold and Go can learn Trick Room. But, oh well. But I'm not really afraid of anything on his team. If he starts with maybe Gyarados, Amoonguss, that might be a little bit, not great for us. But we kind of got an answer for that in Dozo being special and Sleep Talk. So we're going to do it. We're going to go for it again. He could have Sandstorm on the team. I doubt it. But, and since I kind of doubt that he has Sandstorm, we're just going to bring in Dragonite instead of Umbreon. My nose is just murdering my face right now. And I still have chocolate from last night. Alright. Let's see who we open with. If it's Gyarados, Amoonguss, that's like the worst case scenario because they'll both resist Surf. Okay, Gyarados, Orthworm. We might get paralyzed. Might. Which I'm not looking forward to. Alright. We're going to Terra. And we're going to Surf. And we're going to swap into Tatsugiri. And I've said it before, the Tatsugiri form, since we're not using Order Up, doesn't matter. So you can bring any Tatsugiri form to this setup, and it'll be fine, which is great if you want to shiny hunt Tatsugiri, because shiny hunting specifically a specific form is kind of like pulling teeth. especially since the sandwiches, I believe, are actually bugged for Tatsugiri. Every single time that I've gone to put on like an encounter title and sparkling dragon sandwich, the encounter seems to work, but the sparkling does not. Because I usually get maybe like one shiny Tatsugiri and like 3 or 4 sandwiches. Which is on par with, you know, not having sparkling power. For me, anyway. Maybe my luck is just terrible. Alright. Gyarados goes for a Dragon Dance. Interesting. Amoonguss comes out. That's okay. We're still... I'm kind of invested at the moment, so... We're just going to continue to surf and just deal as much damage as possible. When Tatsugiri comes out, then we'll start maybe panicking. If it gets that far. Okay, Gyarados goes for a Protect. Every time it tells me that Tatsugiri avoided the attack, I always think it's like it missed somebody on the other team, and I'm just like, ah! Okay, Spore. Oh no, we're asleep. What tragedy! Oh no! It would be terrible if we had sleep talk. Although I do hope we don't wave crash, because we're at only a +1 for attack, since we took a -1 and then +2 with yeah, you know what I mean. All right. So Golden Go comes out. We are sleep talking and wave crash. God damn it. But we take out Amoonguss in the process. Okay, Gyarados comes back out, so now we're at a neutral attack. Since we've taken -1 +2 -1. But we're still asleep, so we're going to go for sleep talk. Gyarados going for Protect again. Please don't wave crash into the Gyarados. I would hate that. God damn it. At least, I guess Sleep Talk's gonna have at least some downside. Okay, Golden Go's also Life Orbed, so that's good to know. I don't like that it's got Thunderbolt on it, though. That makes me not want to throw out Pelipper real quick. Gyarados just went for a Protect, so it can't... Well, it probably won't again. It still can. It's got a 33% chance. But I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch into Gyarados and get rid of that, because that will definitely take care of it. And we are going to go... Draco Meteor is going to do more damage, but... we're going to go for a Muddy Water. It's going to do neutral damage, but I think if Golden Go doesn't go down quickly, that would be my better bet. Terra Steel. Okay. He's gonna do the make it rain nonsense. That's okay. Muddy Water will still hit it for neutral. And it missed Golden Go. So that's super great. Waterfall comes out. That does break my multi-scale, so this is gonna hurt. But we live. Gyarados goes down. On the plus side, I should be able to... Oh, I thought he had one more in the back. He's probably just going to go for a Make It Rain again. But I'm just going to protect on Dragonite, and we're going to go for another Muddy Water because we're locked in now. But in the event that he doesn't go for a Make It Rain, I think putting Protect on Dragonite would be best because he might target into Dragonite since it's the lowest. Okay, significant amount of damage. He might die to Life Orb here. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Tatsugiri. Boy howdy. And that's it. All right. That was a really good game. That was a really, really, really good game. We didn't like completely stomp like we did the last game. We had a little bit of a hiccup there. He did go for that early Dragon Dance on Gyarados and then kind of abandoned it by swapping it out. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sleep Talk works in a way that it picks a random move that you know that's not Sleep Talk. And, but I don't know if it picks a random target or if it just always goes into the target in front of you. That being said, if his swap was to swap places, put Gyarados on the other side, that was really, really smart. If it wasn't, and it just happened that way, I think that was probably a mistake. I'll have to look up Sleep Talk and see how its targeting works in doubles. I'm not 100% on that. Actually, it's going to bother me, so I'm going to do it right now. And I'm sorry you guys have to watch this. Sleep Talk double battle. Okay, the chosen move will always hit the opponent directly across from the user if the move called normally hits only one Pokemon. Alright, so we just basically got bad luck that it was Wave Crash both times. But I wonder if he knew that and swapped out to take advantage of that or not. Huh. If he did, that was like, you know, like 1,000 IQ play. It just didn't work out. He didn't have enough damage to really follow up with it. Interesting. Okay. I've been playing Pokemon since I was like 8 years old, but boy howdy do I not know how every single move works in every single circumstance. And I find it kind of funny too, like, you know, I think most reasonable people would consider Pokemon like a children's game. But like the PvP aspect, the VGC PvP scene is so ruthlessly complicated, and you've got so many stars and asterisks and, you know, the rules, and if this happens, this happens. If this happens, this happens. It's just, I could understand why some people like, just can't grasp it. But alright. Anywho. I'm smelling a lot of beat up and population bomb into Annihilate here. So we are just going to have to overpower it with our own damage. And they're all physical except for Graph. So we are just gonna do it again. Do I want to bring Dragonite though? Yeah. he could have a lot of priority on his team, and really the only priority that I have is Dragonite. And it's good priority. It's extreme speed. I do wish that we had at least one other, +2 priority move that wasn't, like, super terrible. I think it's... we do have a handful of other +2 priority moves, but they're all kind of bad. Except for extreme speed. Annihilate and Mouse Hold. Alright, so we're just doing it. I would worry about Annihilate having Final Gambit, but because it's paired with Mouse Hold, that makes me think that it's not, and it's probably beat up. So, I'm pretty sure it's not. We are gonna Terra, we are gonna Surf, and we are going to swap. So here we go. A good counter to this too, to my team, was that I think we saw it the last week where we saw a Hydreigon go use Focus Energy holding a Scope Lens or a Razor Claw or whatever it was, so that it basically got a +3 to critical hit, which in this generation is guaranteed crits from then on, so it could Draco Meteor and not have to worry about the special attack drop from the Draco Meteor. It also ignores your stat boosts, the target stat boost, so because Dondozo has +2 to defense, it would just ignore that completely. Wow, okay. Sure. Get wrecked, nerd. I hate it when people do that. Like, that's just... Don't play if you can't play, you know? But, I mean, I get it. Like, I've really did not have a very good time with Gen 8. I really did not like Dynamax. I did not like the VGC scene after about midway through Sword and Shield's lifespan. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. And you know what? We're just gonna do it because we can. It really wasn't for me. And as soon as we were able to use Zacian, my enjoyment of Sword and Shield VGC, like, sharp nosedived. I hated Zacian. I hated seeing it on every single team. I hated even more when Calyrex came out, because when the DLCs dropped, of course, I started playing the games again and came back to it. I stopped playing for a little bit because I genuinely hated how boring and dry the VGC scene became kind of midway towards the end of Sword and Shield's lifespan. Alright, so we do have Iron Hands. I'm not super excited about that, but we're still gonna do it. Ooh, you know what? He could Fake Out here. And that would be bad for me. So, you know what I'm actually gonna do? We are gonna go out to Dragonite. And we are going to Hurricane into Iron Hands. Gonna pivot a little bit, because if he goes to Fake Out onto Dozo, That would really, really suck. That would set us off real hard. But Pelipper is not going to live. There's no way that it would live from a Thunderbolt from Golden Go. But kind of in the same vein of, like, I really don't like it. Golden Go is definitely in that boat. It can't be shiny, so I'm never using it. The only reason I'm using the Treasures of Ruin is because they are just so game-definingly powerful. It would be kind of stupid not to. Which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. We're actually going to go in with Geary here, and I am going to start with the Icy Winds to at least slow them down. I'm going to go for an extreme speed. But Golden Go is definitely in there. It's shiny locked, which is a huge negative for me. Outside of, like, starters that you can breed for, like, I understand why they shiny like those. They want people to actually go out and play the game instead of, you know, soft resetting for shinies when the game launches, which, honestly, even for shiny hunters, I'm like, why do you do this? So that to me is fine. But shiny locking, like, legendaries and, kind of in Golden Go's case, like, special Pokemon, is really stupid to me, because I know that the Pokemon Company or Game Freak or Nintendo or whoever makes those decisions is just going to make it like a GameStop exclusive. And I hate that a lot. I really super dislike that. Oh god, okay. Well, we're not winning this. Iron Hand's too strong. But I really, really hate that they do that. Like, there was no reason for them to make Golden Go shiny locked at all. And to be honest, with all of the stuff going on with the Pokemon Company and Game Freak and them, like, going above and beyond on dropping the ball, like, they're not just dropping the ball on things, they are basically seeing that iceberg and driving the Titanic right into it. With everything going on with Japan and Korea and VGC, with the bugs that were, you know, preventing the terror raid events this weekend, and then on top of that, the failure to release Home, and then them just going, oh, oops, our bad, we didn't mean to say that. It's really concerning for other things. Like, what else are you going to fuck up? And I don't think that's unfair to really say. Like, I am very much a Game Freak and Nintendo and Pokemon Company cheerleader, but they have fucked up everything that they could possibly fuck up. And there's no excuse for it, and I don't know how they're going to really, like, make up for it. Alright. So, super speedy team. I'm going to go ahead and go in with our 4 core here. But yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I will say, though, I am very happy and very satisfied with the state of VGC right now. I think there's a lot of variety. I'm not seeing, you know, the exact same, like, 4 or 5 Pokemon every single game. And even then, like, Sword and Shield towards the end, it was the exact same 6 every single time. And that, to me, is just a symptom of a very diseased system. Like, it's not good. You should not do that. Like, Fluttermane's everywhere, right? But I don't mind that because Fluttermane has, you know, some counterplay to it. You can Trick Room it. Is it a bulky Fluttermane? Is it, you know, a super fast Fluttermane? Is its photosynthesis ability going to boost its attack, or special attack, or its speed? It can be used a lot of different ways. It can be kind of creative, and it can be surprising at times. So I don't dislike the frequency of Fluttermane, even though it's it is number one in terms of usage. But kind of going back on my hate on Golden Go too, I also just hate its design. I think it looks stupid, and I'm not sorry. I've seen the data mines for its shiny sprite or its shiny form. Also, super garbage. They could have done so much more. Like, if they had made it silver, that would have been cool. That would have been amazing. But they didn't. They made it terrible. Okay, Chinpao obviously living because Chinpao's not wearing a focus sash. It's probably Life Orb. And if it's not wearing Life Orb, it's wearing Focus Sash. Like, there's no in between. Okay, bundle comes out. What did Chinpao do? Did I miss it? Not sure. No. Whatever. Oh, God. Oh, I thought somebody's car alarm was going off with my window right open, and that would have been so annoying. I would have moved myself just for everybody else's benefit. Ooh, free stray. I don't like that. Oh, okay. At least it didn't crit. If that had crit, we would have been toast. Alrighty. Dozo doing Dozo things. I'll be surprised if he doesn't forfeit here. It's a 1v4. Oh, okay. We're still going. What are you going to Terra to? Terra normal, so he's probably going to extreme speed. That might... If it crits, of course, it's going to knock us out, because we're just low HP at the moment. But it's also going to, you know, go through our defense buffs. But this might do a good amount of damage. Yeah, it's just going to take us out. Yeah, alright. But I'm not super worried about it. Do I want Dragonite or do I want Pelipper? Pelipper is a little bit bulkier as far as defenses go. Let's just bring in Dragonite for now. And what happened to my music? Spotify, why do you do this? Okay, we are going to go for an extreme speed as well. And we're going to go for Icy Wind, just to kind of knock it down a peg. Well, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go for Draco Meteor. And it's not really going to matter because Tatsugiri is not long for this world. Probably 1 or 2 extreme speeds will take that. Okay. He broke my multi-scale, I broke his multi-scale. Here we are. Okay. Tatsugiri doing Tatsugiri things. I'm actually going to protect on Dragonite here, and we're just going to go for another Draco Meteor. It should knock out. I'm very surprised he's not going after Tatsugiri, because Tatsugiri is far less bulky than Dragonite. But he put up a good fight. He really did. As far as what maybe he could have done differently there, I'm really not sure. I think he just didn't have a good answer to handle that much damage from Dozo. So, but he did manage to take out Dozo. So kudos to him for that. Them. Her. Alright. We are getting so close to Master Ball. Just every single time we inch closer and closer, it's just, nah. Was it Gen 8 that they came out with this ranking where it was like, you know, your preliminaries and then Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball? Or was it Gen 7? Because it wasn't a while ago. It was like one of the more recent generations. I want to say it was Gen 8. I don't 100% remember. But, you know, whatever. I think it might have been Gen 7. Maybe. I don't remember. Might have been Gen 8. Alright, ooh. Pretty sure this is going to be a Sun team. With Murkrow setting up Tailwind or Sunlight. Kind of interested to know what he's going to do. He's probably going to bring in Brute Bonnet pretty quickly. Not immediately. So, what I'm actually going to do, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna bring these two first, and we're gonna bring these guys in the back. Maybe, I don't know. Would that be better? No, I don't want to bring Dozo and Tatsugiri here. I need to... If he does change the weather, I need to stay on top of that. And keep that weather, that sunlight suppressed. So, we'll go with the other 4 core that we have, because we kind of have 2 cores of 4 on this team. Background sleepy and something in Korean. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that wasn't my disconnect. I really should just like sit down one day and learn how to read Hangul. Because, like, I know you could learn how to read it in, like, if you're stupid, probably a day. But, of course, I wouldn't understand any of it because I don't really know any Korean other than maybe kakajuseo, which, as far as I'm told, means please give me a discount. But that came from my father, who probably learned it incorrectly from going to Korea in 1995. So, yeah. Did we not get any points for that, I guess? Huh. Oh. Anywho. So, Palance team. Super not worried about any of them, so we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing, and I think we should be good. But yeah, I do kind of want to learn how to read Hangul. I think I'd have fun with that. I enjoy learning how to, like, not necessarily like learn how to read another language, but learning how to decode it. I don't get any information out of it, but I understand like how it works. Like, I get more pleasure on understanding how it works than I get out of like, I really want to read this recipe. you know. Alright, so we go for a Surf, and we swap out for Tatsugiri. Hopefully that Fluttermane is not sashed. Oh, okay, Chi-Yu. Honey. Why? Maybe to get the special defense drop on me? I guess? Unless Fluttermane's got, like, Sunny Day on it, which would be unusual but not unheard of. What the hell? My music cut out again. There. Maybe that'll keep it kicked on. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Ooh, okay, yeah, fed me. I don't like that. But maybe it's Choice Scarf. It's sashed. Ah, I hate that so much. I mean, Chi-Yu goes away, so we should, aside from a crit, we should live the next Moonblast. Okay, Palafin comes in. And we are going to Surf. Okay, who is getting Terra? Probably Palafin. Terra Water? Terra Water, okay. So, really doesn't matter. I mean, he didn't change anything defensively about himself. But that, yeah, okay, so, I'm pretty sure we died here. Because we're just about to get Moonblasted. And we live by the skin of our teeth. Awesome. Alright. Palafin might live, though. Still. Yeah, okay. Palafin is just, its hero form is stupid broken. But it's also super duper predictable, and I really should have anticipated the Jet Punch coming out, but I didn't. But we still got the Surf off on 6 HP. So I'm not super worried about it. Alright, Great Tusk. Great Tusk is ground fighting. So, I'm pretty confident in my ability to live here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for a Protect, and we are going to go for an Icy Wind. It's not really going to help, is it? I'm still going to go for a Protect. I kind of want to see what they do. And we'll go for a Muddy Water into them, and hopefully get shred some accuracy here, and get some damage on them. Gross amount of damage on Great Tusk. And we got the accuracy drop on Great Tusk too. Okay, Palafin went for a Wave Crash, and it just whiffs. Great Tusk also goes into Dragonite. Okay. Well, now we are in a much better position to Extreme Speed here. And I'm going to Extreme Speed into Palafin, and we're just going to, of course, go for another Murder. If this misses on Great Tusk, I'm just going to cry. Again, I have used Great Tusk, I have fought against Great Tusk, I have never been impressed with it in any way, shape, or form. It has been very, very, very underwhelming. And I don't know. I see like all of these top teams from like regionals and all this other stuff, and like I would say 7 out of 10 teams maybe have a Great Tusk on them, and I'm just like, why? But why though? All right, I think we just got to Master Ball. I think that pushed us over the edge and we're in Master Ball. But before we find out, I'm gonna take a break. And I'm gonna be back. And we are gonna see if we're in Master Ball yet, or if we got one more win. If it's just gonna just play with us and give us like, just that much more to go. So I will be right back and we will continue. If we do get to Master Ball though, I'm gonna swap teams and see how far we can get into the Master Ball tier. I'm excited. I'll be right back. Alright. So it looks like my music stayed on, so that's nice. But, moment of truth. Let's see if we made it to Master Ball. Well, as soon as I switch teams. Oh, did it kick me out? Did I DC? I don't think I did. Alright, let's see. What the hell? It's not... What? Okay. Let's go ahead, disconnect, and then reconnect, see if that works. A software update. Of all the times for them to push a software update, why now? Okay, hold on. Let me just put down a hard save because I get the anxiety if I don't put down a hard save before I close my programs. Okay, here we go. Do I know about this? I probably know about this update, and I just forgot about it. Let me check Cerebi real quick. God damn it. Helps if I can spell. Right? Why couldn't they have sent that to me, like, just before? The version 1.3.1 for Scarlet and Violet is now live. This patch includes a variety of bug fixes, specifically to fix an issue that occurred with the invite-only online competitions that were used in Japan and South Korea to determine their entry for national championships 2 weeks ago. Good Christ. That took long enough. Damage is already done, though, so good job. This issue prevented players from seeing their rating and exiting out of competition between battles. We're currently cataloging any changes to be sure to keep checking back. Okay. So, nothing I care about. Since I am not a competitive player in Korea or Japan. Yes, yes. One thing I miss from the older games, specifically not Gen 3, but something I miss from the older games is how quickly you can get back into the game after a soft reset. The older games, you gotta load, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and but Gen 3 was terrible on that because horns. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh. We made it to Master Ball. Number 9,894. All right, I'm in the top 10,000. All right, so if you don't know, how the ranking goes from here is that you're no longer tiered in, you know, the like preliminary and then Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. You don't have that anymore. I don't think you can drop out of Master Ball after you've gotten into it. I'm not 100% on that. But basically what you do now is that you just basically climb the ladder. So right now I'm, you know, very bottom, top 10,000. And very slowly, for every win, I will climb higher and higher and get more and more. I think it's an ELO rating, but it's invisible and you just know your rank. You don't know your actual, like, ELO. I think it's an ELO. I'm not 100% sure again. But I really don't play competitive to, like, you know, like go to nationals or go to regionals or go to worlds or anything like that. Like, I'm very vaguely interested in doing that, sort of, but not super interested in it. And I'm not super interested in, like, being number one in Master Ball. But, you know, it makes you feel good when you do good. So Alrighty. I am in Master Ball now. Oh, that's a rental team. I need to get rid of that. That was not a good team. But I had to put it in rental because I didn't have access to a PokePaste when the original creator or original video that I saw it on posted it, so I had to like put it as a rental team, use it, and then in the like screen where you pick your team to go into battle, pick your 4 to go into battle, I had to go in there and check everyone's stats, take a picture of it, do the battle, finish the battle, go back out, punch everything into the team builder in Showdown, and calculate the probable EVs on them. And when I did that for this team specifically, the one that I got from the original video, is that I don't think she bottle capped some of her Pokemon, because the EVs just didn't really make much sense. Like, I could max it out and it would still be lower, and leaving me to only believe that, you know, the IV must be lower as well and not be 31. So I was just like, I messaged her, and I was like, hey, I think some of your IVs might be a little wonky, because when I ran this on a calculator, they were, you know, they didn't calculate quite right. And yeah, so I kind of had to make it up a little bit. So if the EVs weren't exactly what they're supposed to have, I didn't know what the EVs were, because the IVs weren't 31. So, but I just didn't like this team, really. Doxbun, it does have its place, but I wasn't able to use it to very good effect. All right, so we're going into my personal favorite team that I've created, my stall team, my salty stall team. I don't know, like, if anybody really enjoys watching this team, because it's so slow. It is kind of boring, but I love it. It is absolutely... And speaking of the devil, there is Satan itself right there in bun form. So, but anyway, you know, such is life. I'm gonna open up with these guys. You know what? I will bring... Do I bring a Wo-Chien here? Not sure that I want to. Oh, I have a big trick. Do I bring Wo-Chien to counter a Mungus and just get bodied by Doxbun and Chi-Yu, or do I bring Iron Hands to just go take a nap? Crap. We're bringing Iron Hands. The only immunity that I have to Amoonguss is Arcanine with safety goggles, so not the greatest. So if he starts with Palafin and okay, Chi-Yu, Doxbun, sure. So somebody's gonna do sun stuff, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and get a Mortal Spin out, and we are going to... I'm going to open up with Assault Cure onto Doxbun, because I know it's just going to boost its defenses as soon as it can. And then once it does that, I'll probably go for Wide Guards to try and stop the heat waves that'll very likely be coming out of Chi-Yu. Okay, Chi-Yu goes back. Great, Ting Lu comes in. So, oh, he's doing a double switch. Okay. Hydreigon. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Amoonguss or Palafin. Those were the biggest ones that I was really worried about. That was a crit on Tinglu. God. And crit on Tinglu did like 2 damage. It's like plus 1 plus 1.5 is 2. Okay, Hydreigon is being salt cured. Tinglu is also being poisoned. I'm going to go for a Spiky Shield on Glamora here. And we're going to go for a Salt Cure onto Tinglu. At least onto Tinglu's spot. He might actually switch out here. Maybe. Dark Pulse comes out. Okay. Tinglu used Earthquake. Garganacl should be okay. It's going to take a large amount of damage, though. Yeah. The downside to how I've got it set up is he can just double switch out again, and my Salt Cure is, of course, going to fall off. But they'll stay poisoned. So that's nice. I am gonna go... which would do more damage? Probably Power Gem, since I get stabbed from it, into Tinglu. I just want to whittle it down a bit. Hydreigon might actually die after this turn with Poison and Salt. And we're gonna go for a Protect on Garganacl, because I'm thinking he's gonna Focus Fire into Garg. So, we'll do that. Okay, he goes into Glamora, so our Sash breaks. So Glamora's probably going to go down here. Like nothing to Tinglu. Okay, Salt does its thing. Gonna go for a Spiky Shield on Glamora again, just kind of keep it around. And I really don't want to take an Earthquake from Tinglu. So what I'm actually gonna do, I won't live long enough to get a Recover off, that's for sure. We'll go for a Wide Guard to try and stop the Earthquake and hope that they target into Glamora, which I don't think they will. I think they're going to anticipate me going for another Spiky Shield. But we'll try. No, okay, yeah. I would have done the exact same thing, to be honest. So that is unfortunate, but that's just how it works. But what we can do is we can send in Iron Hands in, and we can Fake Out onto Tinglu to prevent the Earthquake from coming out, and the Poison and the Salt should take care of it. So there's the Poison. Here comes the Salt. Actually, we might actually just kill it with the Fake Out, to be honest. Okay, Chew comes in. Okay, Special Defense goes down. going Terra Rock isn't going to help me at all here, really. We'll go for a Power Gem into Chi-Yu. And I really don't gain anything by going Terra Fighting here either. We'll go for a Fake Out into Tinglu, of course. I could also go for Protect, but I ideally don't want damage going on to anybody if I can help it. But he switches out, so we don't get the flinch, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. So Chi-Yu goes Ghost. So either way, if we had made Fake Out onto either one of them, it would have failed. At least this way we get a little bit of damage on Darkspun. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Okay, Lava Plume comes out. Darkspun's defense goes up. Glimmora eats that up, so, but gets burned. What do you do? Power Gem goes out. Good amount of damage on Chi-Yu for not super effective attack. My leftovers doing work here. We are gonna go. I should survive the burn damage for one more turn, and I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll go Spiky Shield, hoping that he goes for a Body Press into Glimmora, and we are gonna Terra here. Well, I don't really gain anything by going Terra Fighting here. We'll just Wild Charge into Chi-Yu, I guess, because we really don't have any other option. Okay. So we're going to Wild Charge into Tinglu. Great. Was not expecting him to swap out. Alright, so we do absolutely nothing this turn, but at least Tinglu will die to poison. Right? So, I guess we come out ahead. Wow. Alright, Tinglu goes down. Glimmora is fine. I'm actually, what I think I might do here, though, is I might just go for the mortal spin. If for no other reason than just to hopefully get the poison on them and hope that I can stall long enough. But with Darkspun being powered up, I don't think I'm going to get that. But we'll try. Okay, Lava Plume comes out. I don't think Glimmora is going to live this. But we're on 25 HP? Yeah. Okay, Play Rough comes out. And he's just back up to full. Oh, Darkspun. Alright. So, we probably had we known that they weren't going to bring Amoonguss, we probably wouldn't have brought Arcanine. But, you know, I worked with what information I had. So, let's just go Terra here, because, I mean, we still have it, and Iron Hands isn't going to benefit from it. And we'll Will-O-Wisp into Darkspun to just get the attack drop on it. And he can't swap anymore, so we are going to go for the Wild Charge into Chi-Yu, and at least take Chi-Yu out of the equation. But then we have, you know, a +4 defense Darkspun to worry about with Body Press and, you know, other shenanigans. So even though at best after this turn it might be a 2v1, that Darkspun is now +6. So, gross. Please don't burn. Okay, Arcanine is burned. I hate that. Oh god. Why? Iron Hands is gonna murder itself though. Very definitely, yeah. That's gonna be enough damage to take out Iron Hands. Oh, no. Iron Hands stays in. Alrighty. But we really don't have any tools to deal with Darkspun at all. Nothing. We have got nothing to deal with Darkspun. The best I've got is I can howl a couple times and then extreme speed into a +6 defense Darkspun while I'm burned. I guess we can hope for a crit. You know, Wild Charge is probably my best bet for damage, but Drain Punch will give me a little bit of recovery if it goes off. But I'll just go for a Protect here. All I can do. All I can do. Body Press, yeah. Arcanine is toast. Alright, well. First battle into Master Ball and we eat hot shit. So, oh well. And of course it would be a Darkspun too. Right after I'm just like, Darkspun is garbage. It would be a Darkspun that would, you know, knock me down a couple pegs. But whatever. Darkspun is also in that same family with Flutter or Screen Tail, where if I use it, it is hot wet dog shit. But if I fight against it, it is unbeatable. But what do you do? Yes, let's continue. But like I said, and then I dropped below 10,000, way below. God, I dropped almost 1,000 ranks. Christ. But like I said, we didn't bring the best team really, because the Amoonguss kind of scared us into bringing Arcanine when we really should not have brought Arcanine. We really should have brought Tinglu or Wo-Chien. Although Wo-Chien would have just gotten eaten alive by Chi-Yu, but yeah, whatever. I could have at least leech seeded that stupid dog. Alright, Trick Room with screens. I hate that super much. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world on this team, really. But we will bring these, I think. Because I'm bringing Wo-Chien, I'm a little bit more comfortable not bringing Arcanine. And as far as like physical threats on his team, really the biggest physical threat is Iron Hands. So, well, I'm not going to take my Iron Hands. I'm going to take Arcanine. Yeah, because if push comes to shove, I need to burn that Iron Hands like ASAP. Alright, who are we opening with? Probably Oranguru, yeah, Oranguru and Iron Hands. Okay, well, I really hope not to have seen Iron Hands right away. We're probably gonna eat a fake out here real fast. I don't want to Terra Wo-Chien right away because I want to keep my grass typing for a hot second. You know what? We're gonna go for the double protect and let him use the room. We're gonna be gross and go for the double protect. Ah, Swords Dance, not fake out. Alright, well, not super in love with that. I am gonna Terra here now because if we take a Drain Punch to Wo-Chien, that's kind of it. And we're gonna throw Leech Seed onto Iron Hands, and we are going to Earth Power into Iron Hands. The crappy thing about this, though, is that if he goes for a damaging attack into, like, even Glomora, yeah, we have Sash, but he can just get Instruct onto... Okay, he went for Wo-Chien. Excellent. Not bad damage for having a +2 to attack. But like I said, he can just be instructed to go into Glomora and break our Sash in one turn. Okay, and we're going to throw a Leech Seed onto Oranguru. And I'm going to go for a Spiky Shield, expecting him to go after Glomora. I really just want to keep Glomora up for as long as possible. Okay, so he just goes for Drain Punches. That's fine. Since that's the case, though, I'm kind of free to just, if he's really focusing in on Wo-Chien so hard, I'll go for a Protect on Wo-Chien, get the double Leech Seed recovery, and go for another Earth Power, and that should be enough to knock it out. Maybe. I need to look at its health one more time after the 2 Drain Punches. Come on. Maybe? I think I underspeed. I should. No. Okay. And he's just going to instruct onto it. So. Glomora goes down. But I guess there's silver lining. We get our spikes down. Wo-Chien just gonna live. We'll get that extra healing from our big root, which is really, really nice. So we get extra recovery. I'm gonna go in with Arcanine here just to get the attack drop on Iron Hands here. So Wo-Chien is in a little bit of a better place. And I'm going to go for the knockoff onto Iron Hands. And I am going to burn the shit out of it. Oh. Did we lose Trick Room already? I don't think we did. I think we're in the last turn of Trick Room. Okay, he's gonna Terra. If he's terrified. God damn it! I was gonna say, if he's Terrifier and just immunes himself to my burn, I'm just gonna cry a little on the inside. Okay, so now he's at a +3. +5. But they lose Trick Room next turn. And Wo-Chien is back up to full. Although he's at a +5 now, so that's a little bit more concerning. I wonder if Oranguru is going to go for another Trick Room, or if he's going to go for the Instruct double damage. It's really hard to say. Well, he's going to resist Giga Drain, so... let's actually go for Protect on Wo-Chien, and we'll go for an Extreme Speed into Iron Hands. I don't think it's gonna knock it out, though. Just because Iron Hands tends to be a little bit chunky. And he's got Detect. So, free Trick Room. But on the plus side, though, is that we've got Extreme Speed, so that doesn't really matter in Trick Room. And we'll just get more chip damage from the Leech Seeds. Which should bring Iron Hands to, like, kill zone with Extreme Speed. I hope. And I don't really have a switch in because I don't want to throw Garganackle to the Wolves and take a double... you know what? We're going to go for a double Protect. We really have nothing to lose. Well... yeah, I'm going to go for a double Protect. It's really all I can do. And we get the double Protect. No. Okay. Arcanine goes down. That super fucking sucks. So, without heal block, healing moves are just so broken. Like, my team does it really well with Leech Seed and Giga Drain. He's doing it a lot better than I'm doing it, but God, with heal block out of the game, just healing is unreal. There's no counter to it. I mean, other than taunt, that's it. But even then, it doesn't stop moves like Drain Punch or, Bitter Blade or things like that. We'll go for a knockoff into Oranguru, and I'm actually going to go for a Protect onto Garganackle, though he's probably going to anticipate that. Oh, no, he got greedy. So, Okay, Oranguru is gone, so we don't have to worry about the double hits anymore, which is nice, but he's already at a +5, and it kind of doesn't matter. But whoever's coming in is going to get, you know, toxic poison, so yay. Never mind, it's Golden Go. I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into Golden Go. Wait, Leech Seed I don't think will affect Golden Go because of its ability. I suppose we could go for a knockoff into Golden Go. So let's do that. And let's go for a Saltcure into Iron Hands because we have nothing else to do, but it's just going to... Saltcure went off. That's nice. It's just going to Drain Punch and one-shot me. Yeah, and just going to heal right back up. I wonder, does anybody have Liquid Ooze this generation? Liquid Ooze is an ability that actually, instead of healing you from a draining move, you actually are harmed by it. Just Swallow and Gulpin. Cool. That's it. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Probably drop another 1,000 ranks, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, Liquid Ooze, the only Pokemon that can have it are Gulpin, Swalot, Tentacruel, and Tentacruel. Huh, weird. I guess Liquid Ooze did not affect Dream Eater for Gen 3 and Gen 4, and then suddenly just started affecting it. I'm actually going to switch. We're not doing so hot with the stall team. And we dropped almost 2,000 ranks. Neato. Anywho. But the healing moves that it affects: Bitter Blade, Strength Sap, Parabolic Charge, Oblivion Wing, Mega Drain, Leech Life, Horde Leech, Giga Drain, Dream Eater, Draining Kiss, Drain Punch, and Absorb. Alright, so a Sun Electric team? No, Snow Electric team. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I guess. I don't know why else you would bring Pincurchin. No idea. Yeah. We'll just go in with our damage core here. And I'm going to bring in Dragonite. Alright. I'm reading more on Liquid Ooze. There's gotta be some good way to counter healing this generation. Other than just taunt. Okay, so we see Pincurchin come out, put down the electric terrain. Is he gonna swap out right away for like the one future paradox he's got in Iron Bundle? It's such a weird team. He could Sucker Punch me, but I'm not super worried about it. But we're gonna do the thing. his Fluttermane might be sashed. Like I said earlier, like one thing that I like about Fluttermane is it's kind of always a surprise, like what Fluttermane is going to do. Is it a tanky Fluttermane? Is it a super damage Fluttermane? Is it a glass cannon Fluttermane? Is it, you know, what's it going to do? You really don't have, like, everybody carries a Fluttermane, basically, but nobody runs it the same way. And I wish more Pokemon were like that. Like Arcanine, for example. You could run like a support Arcanine, or you could run kind of a damagey Arcanine. I think Arcanine is kind of a bad comparison because it is a little bit more two-dimensional, but Fluttermane just has so much different things that it can do. So many different things that it can do. Alright, Pincurchin coming out with the Electric Terra. Alright, Fluttermane's gonna protect. I guess Pincurchin could be hyper defensive, but I don't see it living this. It could also be sad. Okay, it's not, but I mean, it could have been, and that would have been kind of weird. I do like Pincurchin. I used it last generation to effect. I thought it would be a lot better this generation with the Paradox Pokemon, you know, taking advantage of electric terrain and just the prevalence of Amoonguss, and not being able to go to sleep, and, you know, no fairy terrain being able to be put down. But that just, it really wasn't the case. Okay, it is Final Gambit. That's not gonna... Oh, it did kill. I thought its maximum HP was 118. What the heck? I thought it was 118. $200. Okay. There's something wrong with my Annihilate then? I thought it was 118. Okay, Dragonite's coming out. We do have Trick Room to worry about though. So that's unfortunate. What is this, like a hyper slow Iron Bundle or something? That would be so weird. But we're gonna go for a Thunder Punch into Iron Bundle. We should underspeed it. And you know what, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go for a Helping Hand. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Helping Hand. No. Muddy Water. Okay, Tatsugiri avoided it, and wow, it took out Dragonite in one hit. From Multiscale. Alright, well, shit, okay. I didn't expect to just completely eat hot shit as soon as I got into Master Ball. Just totally just... Three games in Master Ball now and just lost every single one of them. And not even kind of like closely, like horribly. Alright. I still want to know what the fuck the point was of going Terra on Pincurchin. That was a weird choice. Also, how did we not underspeed the Iron Bundle? Like, is it like negative speed investment? Because its base speed is like, what, 130? Yeah, its base speed is 136. Like, the lowest it could possibly be at level 50 is 126. That's still pretty fast. Okay. So, how much suck have we sucked? Well, we only dropped like 800 points that time. Remember when we were in the top 10,000? I do. It was a special time. Alrighty. Annihilate. Really the only one on their team that I'm kind of worried about is Annihilate doing Final Gambit shit. But we'll do the thing. We're doing the thing. But yeah, that's so weird to me. What a freaking bizarre team. A Trick Room team with Iron Bundle and Pincurchin Terra Electric. Like, I mean, Terra Electric on Pincurchin's not a bad idea. It's just, why would you Terra and then just to immediately die? I don't know. My allergies have been killing me all day today, and I'm like super sure that I scratched the cornea of my eye because it hurts and burns so bad, and every so often I feel like I get like a piece of like gunk stuck on the front of my eye, and it's like, oh, I gotta get that off, and it's gross and it's icky. I don't think it's pink eye. I think it's just allergies, and I scratched the hell out of it. Alright, so we are going to Terra, we are going to Surf, and we are going to swap. Pelipper is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I do wish we had a different Drizzle Pokemon, even if it were just Politoed. I wish we just had another one. Hopefully, with Home coming out, we'll be able to get Ninetales in, so at least we'll have a different alternative to Torkoal for Sun. But Torkoal kind of just outclasses Ninetales in almost every single way, except speed. Okay. Terra Grass is probably going to Terra Blast me right away. Okay, Freeze Dry comes out. Oh, he went Freeze Dry onto the Pelipper slot. Well, Bundle goes away. Looks like he's running Volcarona. Okay, Volcarona goes for Quiver Dance. That's not as great. What am I going to do to take care of that? Probably not a lot. I could go for a Wave Crash, but I don't think I outspeed anymore. I might be better off just going for a Surf and taking Chen Pao down to Sash and just putting a little bit more damage on Volcarona and taking it out with an Extreme Speed. I think that's kind of my only choice here, as long as Volcarona does not outspeed me and take me down with a Terra Blast. So, we'll do it. We'll go for a Surf. Oh, Haze! Wow, okay. Chen Pao does not normally run Haze. It can. Definitely can. But it normally does not. And he puts down a Tailwind. So, that's super unfortunate for us. because we just lost our +2 to special attack. You know what? I'm going to go for a protect here. Just to, you know, screw them out of one turn of I might even go for a double protect, to be honest. Because I'm not going to outspeed either of them. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for a double protect. Why not? Because I'm not going to outspeed. Okay, we didn't get the protect. I'm not going to outspeed, so I'm going down this turn anyway. Because we're probably... Oh, cool. Neato. I can go for a protect again, and your Tailwind just goes bye-bye. Oh. Voltron isn't doing bulk up stuff, which is fine. Okay, there goes the Tailwind. We'll just go for a Surf. He's gonna Sucker Punch. Okay, we're going for another Quiver Dance. We don't really need to, but here we are. Good way to just let your Chen Pao die, I guess. Good damage on Volcarona after all those Quiver Dances, though. Wish we could have gotten a crit. Okay, Annihilate comes out. Okay, again, we're not outspeeding Volcarona, so we'll just keep going for Surfs as long as we can. Yeah, all Volcarona just has to do is just literally anything. Wow. That did nothing. Is this Volcarona just invested only in defenses? And just relying on Quiver Dance to do damage? That's honey, that's not good. That hasn't been good for a long time. Alrighty. Sure. I don't know what the fuck that battle was. No idea. No clue. But alright, I'm actually gonna end it there. We are at the 2-hour mark, which is where I usually call it on weekdays, because I have to get up early and I don't go to sleep very well, so such is my life. Hooray! A ribbon has been given to each Pokemon in your battle team. Ooh, okay. No. I'm gonna take a look at that ribbon though. I didn't know they got ribbons. Where was I going with this train of thought? At least we made it to Master Ball tonight, so yay for that. We played 4 games in Master Ball and lost 75% of them. That last game was our win, and it was interesting. Very interesting. I don't know why you would go Volcarona and not run Giga Drain on it. Like, so back in the day, I ran a Volcarona that was max HP, max defense, right? and I would quiver dance at least twice to stack my offenses and my special defense. And after that, Volcarona is just kind of, it would just cruise. Like, it would be totally fine. You do a fiery dance and get another, like, +1 to special attack, just sweet. But I would also put Giga Drain on it to keep it alive and threaten, rock types and ground types and water types that would threaten it. But he didn't do that. A little weird. A little weird, man. Okay. I wanted to check out that ribbon. Master Rank ribbon. Bowsette the Rank Master. You know what? I'm going to put it on Bowsette. Why not? You don't have any ribbons. But, oh well. I did do a lot of shiny hunting, though, this week. And I've got so many Murkrows. I was really looking for a Murkrow with a 0 or a 1 in attack. And I got one with, after I found all of these little stupid shits, I found one with a 0 in attack, which was great. And then Dondozo, I had an outbreak, and I think that I did this on Monday, and I didn't really have anything to do at work on Monday. Like, it was a really slow, boring day. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go catfishing. So I got 6. I think I got 6. I think I had another one in there. Dondozos. Because I can. I think one of them is marked. Yeah. Sleepy mark on one of them. But yeah, I went and did that for a little while. Yeah, there we go. There's the 6th one. Wait, did you have stuff? There was... I thought I got one with like a 0 speed IV or something. Something good about it. I do have a 0 speed IV shiny Fluttermane, though, that I do intend to do Trick Room nonsense with. Yeah. But, yeah. I will see y'all next week. Like I said, I am going out of town. My little sister is graduating, and we're going to go do that and hang out with family for a little bit for the holiday weekend. Although, when I get back on Tuesday, because everybody else where I work is also wanting to take vacation, it will literally just be me and 2 other guys at work. So I'm going to be dead-ass tired on Tuesday. I did originally think, I was like, oh, I could probably stream on Tuesday, Wednesday next week, but no, absolutely not. Not going to do that. So next week we'll just pick up where we left off on Wednesday, and just do, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday, going forward like we normally do. But anyway, I will see you guys in a while. Thank you for watching. Bye.